And today we're going to talk about the hyperbaric chamber, what you can learn from what NFL players and top athletes are using to optimize your health and recovery. And a little story is, back in 2007 when I was, had gone, in 2003, I went through the Mr. Universe and had that whole meltdown, and I really started getting into the holistic model. Well, when it came to 2007, I had to get in shape for a national championship in very, very short order. And one of the things is I leveraged everything that we talked about in this entire program. I took it to an excessive level, like massive enzyme, massive probiotics, massive vitamins and minerals, jumping on the rebounder, training multiple times. I was using all these recovery modalities, infrared sauna, and I was using what's called a hyperbaric chamber. Okay, now a hyperbaric chamber allows you to increase oxygen at the cellular, I'm going to put that down here, cellular level. So remember, everything happens from our little cell. And inside our cell, what do we have? We remember this from earlier lessons. These are the mitochondria. And these are the preferred, source of energy, if you will, is from oxygen. When you don't have enough oxygen, your body will go into lactic acid or carbohydrates. Sugar. And of course, that will produce acids and metabolic waste. And we go back to Otto Warburg when he talked about, cancer goes crazy in an oxygen deficient environment. So, a guy won a Nobel Prize way, way, way back in the day, 70 years ago, a little more than that, for determining that cancer is caused by low oxygen environments, and it's that acidic metabolism in here. So getting oxygen inside the system. Now, if you're following the breathing practices that we suggested, you're already improving. Remember, just sitting at your desk, you're only getting 30% of the oxygen. But hyperbaric chamber, what this does is it puts you in there's two different types. There's one that kind of looks like a giant tube. Imagine this. It looks like this, and it's got a little engine over here. And basically what it's doing is it's pumping oxygen at high pressure. So we've got high pressure oxygen going into the chamber. And here's, here's you sitting down there, little stick person in there getting all kinds of oxygen here. What this does is this superloads your system and allows you to get, number one, carbon dioxide out of the system. Okay, so you get that out, CO2, you get out, and you get oxygen into your blood. Now, what that does is it accelerates recovery, and it's really fantastic. In fact, pretty much all the NFL players now are using this because they have so much damage to their bodies from physicalities. They get and sleep in these chambers oftentimes, or just do an hour session. We also have, I know of a lot of, in integrative cancer clinics outside the U.S. and stuff, people are using hyperbaric chambers as part of the program. Okay, I'm not suggesting that you do that or trying to cure anything, but there's a lot of people that are using it. There's also bigger hyperbaric chambers, and these are made, have a little window on it, and then has like one of those little wheels on it, it kind of looks like the steering wheel of a sailing ship. These wheels, what happens, they'll open these big stainless steel doors. They'll have little seating pads in there, and they're able to get to several more increases in the pressure. These ones are usually a little bit more expensive, but particularly where they're very, very good is in conditions of stroke. So if you or anyone has gone through a stroke, the first thing you want, as soon as you can, get them into a hyperbaric chamber. These ones are the best because what that will do is, a stroke is a blockage of blood flow inside the body. Well, you can increase oxygenation, and the regeneration at a cellular level for your brain is extraordinary. So this is really, really great for increasing oxygen inside the body, accelerating recovery. I know when I was doing my competition and got in shape in record period of time, I was literally in the hyperbaric chamber every single day, and boy, did it ever make a big difference. And you can also stack some of these together. So, one of the things that we do is, you do the super hydration. You hydrate up using an ionization machine, right? You do an infrared sauna, sweat out as much toxins as you can, and then bingo, you hop over to the hyperbaric chamber. You do all three in unison, and guess what? You hit another level of detoxification and oxygenation, which is always a good thing if you want to hit your optimal best. So I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. We're going to have some more stuff about hyperbaric chambers on the website BiOptimizers, and we'll see you on the next lesson.